my God, stop it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to a brand new episode of With a Side of Chaos. My name is Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky, and I'm sitting here with a dude who just trimmed his mustache and raised his credit score just by 3 points, Mr. Salty Roddavis Aaron.
Wow, that was a very formal, full name, government name introduction. Thank you, Pat. It's good to see you again. I know you don't like being called Pat, so
no, you can call me Pat.
It's the only reason is because I've conditioned you to accept it.
No,
as a human being.
No, it's not that. You know I have rules to my name.
I know you do,
and you are allowed to call me Pat. Now, if our guest were to call me Pat, then I would politely ask her to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, Patio saw.
Okay, that's a different one. And you have a multipass.
That was the. Who was that? That was Billy Floyd who came up with patio saw, and I was like, "That's gonna stick."
Yeah,
that's gonna stick.
Well, no, the origins of patio. You know where it comes from, right?
Patio, I have nothing to do with. Saw, I do, because we heard a saw going at the same time, and we were like, "Patio saw,"
and that is
and it just stayed like on my Netflix. Your patio saw.
Yeah, and I love that. I freaking love that patio saw.
Oh, by the way, you didn't need to create my own Hulu account. I'm already God.
You're God?
I'm God.
Oh my God. Okay, because I've been trying to figure out for the longest time, who the fuck is God?
I am God. If you'll notice who I am today, I am the voice of reason on our podcast as well.
But no, man, dude, what was the last thing you did, man? Because we didn't do an episode last week.
What did I do last? I did the show last night at Celery City with Lisa Roddavis.
Oh,
you know that?
She's a loud ass bitch. I gotta
say
that.
Yeah. Did you have her on the last show that you were just doing?
No,
not at all.
Not at all. No. I would never have that kind of person on this episode. We are a respectable podcast that puts a magnifying glass on Orlando to show the world.
Are you sure about that after Wednesday?
Dude, we don't talk about Wednesday.
You don't talk about Wednesday? Because Facebook's talking about Wednesday.
I know Facebook's talking about Wednesday. It's been insane since then.
I love how people haven't even asked my opinion because they already know where I stand on the fence. They didn't even ask me in passing. They were just like, I'm not even going to bother Aaron. I know. It just knows.
It is what it is.
It is. Burn it to the ground. Burn it all down.
Dude, I got to tell you real quick. I had the weirdest confrontation yesterday.
Oh, I bet. How confrontational was it?
It was to the point where I wanted to
the fisticuffs.
I wanted to throw the table across the bar.
Wow, that's awesome! Fighting in bars. That's so. How old are you again?
36.
You're a moron,
dude. I've thrown a person through a table.
That's fine. At 30.
Yeah, I was 30. I was 30 when I did it.
Or defending the honor of a lady at between 21 and 29. Those are acceptable times. After 30, you're just being a drunk football fan.
Fair. Well, call me drunk hockey fan. That's a lot more respectful.
Oh, that's fine. Who are you voting for?
You already know. Anyways, no, I was at Big Daddy's. You've been to Big Daddy's before, right?
Yeah, once. That's all the times I never needed to go to Big Daddy's. I don't care about Orlando. I'm going to burn it all down. I decided, fuck them.
So I just finished hosting bingo over at Graffiti Junction in College
wonderful
Park.
Karaoke.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. Wonderful karaoke over at Big Daddy's. So I go out to Big Daddy's last night because the staff, some of the patrons were going out there. They're like, yo, Pat, come on out. Have a good time. They didn't call me Pat. They called me Patricio.
Patricio?
Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? Okay.
El Salvadorian.
I have $50 in ones and $50 in fives because that's how they paid me last night.
Of course, that they would pay you like an OBT hooker.
They did. I mean, hey, I swallowed. But
that's good. At least they didn't call you gummy princess. Last time you guys had a domestic. That's what happened.
Well, no, it's an upgrade from Pillow Princess.
Pillow Princess. I like domestic princess. Those are my favorite kind.
Yeah, you can turn into a hoe and a housewife. But anyways, the thing that happened was
yours wasn't that crafty. I didn't like it.
So our birthday twin, our birthday triplet, Whitney.
Oh yes, I keep forgetting about this.
We're at Big Daddy's, and I'm hanging out with her boyfriend and everyone else, and this girl comes up to Whitney and gives her a hug, and she starts introducing everyone at the table, and then she comes to me. She's like, "Oh, this is my buddy Patricio." Looks at me and she extends her hand, and says, "Oh, I've never met you, but I've heard about you."
Oh, was it devious or was it positive?
Well, that was the thing. I was like, "What?" I'm sorry. She's like, "Oh, no, nothing bad. It's just I've heard about you."
Aha!
But then when she tilted her head, I've heard about you. I'm like, the fuck do you mean you've heard about me? I didn't say it like that because I don't want to be rude. But it was driving me insane the entire night. did you see me on?
That's what we call a narcissist, because you start thinking about yourself and not just ask the person about where you had the source of information.
Because she said she's heard about me. I want to know how she's heard about me.
So how did she hear about you?
She never told me.
She never told you. So
yeah.
So now they are watching this show right now, and she now knows that you're not as cool as you thought they were at Big Daddy's.
Emotional damage.
Yes.
100%.
Please don't leave. Is what Dahmer used to say.
And I was just like, the entire night, even when I got on stage to do Hamilton, I was like, how the fuck does she know me? How the fuck do you know? I need to know. And she never told me. This will be an unsolved mystery.
Why don't you just ask Whitney?
Well, Whitney, okay, great segment, right? Great segue right there. Because Whitney told me,
not too long.
I don't know. I never told her about you. I don't know how she knows about you.
Okay.
So it just left so many questions in my head.
All right. Well, have you done the Facebook circle of friends yet?
No, I don't need her as a friend. Hell no.
No, that's the whole thing, though. You look at the people you're mutually friends with, and then maybe there's a person in there that you believe you could have connections to on the triangle.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like there's someone either talking shit or not talking shit, but you can find it out with the circle of friends.
Yeah, and I love how Robin put it up here. Best not known bro. Yeah.
Best not know, bro. Yeah.
Best not know, bro.
Okay. I suppose. Is this someone that you would want to have? Okay. All right. Then fuck it. Let it burn.
Yeah.
Then.
I met this person last night, and now, I'm a friendly person. I get along with everybody. This is the kind of person that, like, you could be my Uber, not even my Uber driver, my Uber Eats delivery driver. Thank you. Have a nice day. I will never talk to you again. I will never, interact with you. Yeah. Like,
how does Whitney know this person?
I didn't even ask.
Well, that's how you. Okay. Well,
yeah.
You know what? I honestly, if someone says, "Oh, I've heard about you," if that's how they said it, you know what they mean.
Yeah.
That means they've heard somebody shit talk about you before.
Exactly.
Or they've been a part of a shit talking scenario.
Or they were part of the shit that we were doing.
Or they were in the corner not getting the services they needed. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And speaking of the services we needed, we're going to bring in our guest right now.
Whoa. What? She made a PTA joke, and you're going to come in with a hard sex joke? Really?
When did I say anything about sex? When did I ever make an innuendo?
Gloves off. Punch you in the face.
Well, here's what we're doing. You know what, Aaron? You know her more than I do, because here's the thing. I met her virtually, and then we started following each other on almost every other platform, and then I saw her live, and I'm like, how the fuck did we still haven't discovered how we know each other, but I want you to introduce our guest.
It's Lisa, and she's my good friend. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Salty.
What's up, girl?
So
how are you feeling after watching me stand on a chair demanding attention as a white man last night at Celery City Brewery?
I feel as though you are the beta for sure.
Yes, I am. Hey,
it's one of my favorite jokes.
You're the beta.
The beta bitch. Please leave me the fuck alone.
I've watched Aaron start and move. He's grown so much.
I still can't believe you're still wearing the sweater.
Dude, I have a tank top on underneath, and nobody needs to see mom fat. No. It's just...
Are you going to shop at Whole Foods on the way home, Lisa?
No, I'm not a vegan.
You're not a vegan?
Well, I mean, what the heck?
So Lisa and I know each other really well. We've known each other for a couple of years now. Pat and Lisa apparently know each other only by OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Your mom's 1769.
Oh. I will just
Lisa.
say, when he said service, I was thinking you had to wash the windows.
You're not that Mexican.
No, I'm not. But you know what's funny is I just put this on my Facebook, and I'm about to should I delete this because some parents might find me? Not that I give them 2 blows. I don't do that anyway. I'm Catholic, so
yeah.
I don't have to.
3 blows.
Well, that was the thing. Like
priest,
you're
right?
talking to a former Catholic and people who have.
Are you recovering?
Yeah.
My recovery.
My asshole still hurts.
Yeah,
Cradle Catholic right here. I'm still there, but you know what? I just kind of I don't want
Father and the son, and holy shit, I can't believe that just happened.
Patricia,
to me, it just takes that takes effort to like leave, and like just like my political party, I have to like
the Whig Party.
leave it. We're not going to go there.
Is this the WHIG party, the Whig party?
I was going to go
from
with that.
Civil War times. You know,
we got Leslie Joe coming in saying, "Keep it on Lisa." Ha ha ha. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Lisa,
Dang.
you are on.
Leslie Joe. I love her.
I love Leslie Joe. Leslie and I go back a long time, and it all started.
Except now Wednesday happened, so I don't know if they're really on board.
Are you the one, Leslie Joe? Are you the one that talked about him?
No. It's
Okay.
something that we're supposed to make fun of later.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
do it right now.
We'll work on it.
Yeah, we'll etch our way.
But I
into
will
it.
say this.
Wow, it was funny.
You know, if I look at him like, I've heard about you. There's a difference. It's all in the way you say it. Oh, I've heard about you.
Yeah, because he did the hard blink.
There's
the hard blink gives me identification that you have more regret that you know me.
Okay, or I could say, I've heard about you,
which
and that
is
means
the satisfaction.
Yeah, that means you take me out to dinner. And
no STD here.
Right. Oh my God. So we're out having a soda.
And it's not what you think.
We are having a soda. One of my, my joke, the STD joke.
Yep.
And that is not in reference to disease or anything. And I said something about someone and I was like, ain't no STD there. And he literally spit his drink out. And he's like, whoa, wiping his face like that. It was amazing. I never.
Yeah.
It was.
It's funny when I have to wipe my face after seeing a woman.
After the things I say.
Giggity.
Wow, the innuendos in this show. Why don't we just call it innuendo? Lisa?
I love good innuendos.
Yeah.
Double entendre.
Yeah.
Do something
that's
double.
a three-way with a liberal.
In your endo.
I like some double entendre.
I am just Indo.
When you say double and then you say endo, I think it's something not appropriate.
I think of the more like hip hop terminology.
Oh, I think
like
of two
I've smoked
women.
so much Indo.
Speaking of hip hop, I saw something that we talked about on a previous.
Kanye?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Kanye's losing his shit again. Chicago, roll up.
Great. I don't want to say that online. I don't want to say that officially because I don't want him to come after me. But he's a little possessive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life is that apparently Kanye West texted Charlemagne the God saying, I can't believe my wife is fucking a 10-inch dick from Pete Davidson, a white dick. And that's what he was mad about.
How does he know it's that big?
Because he's got cameras. It's Kanye. Come on now.
Yeah, he installed a mini cam inside Kim's vajayjay.
I'll get into what I think someone put into. So I think when you get into a relationship, there's something that people inject, but we'll discuss later.
Yeah, but when you get into a relationship with Kanye, I think he injects you with like the whole surveillance.
I mean, he was a preacher when he was with Kim.
You're right.
By the way, I want to, before we go any further, I want to call out the Orlando Sentinel.
Uh-oh.
Can I do this for a moment?
Do it.
Orlando Sentinel. No wonder why your building is completely vacant on the corner and still hasn't been used for anything, is because on Twitter you have a news story that says, "Oh, follow Kim Kardashian and all she's doing." How about focus on journalism? How about focusing on being a good newspaper and reporting facts? How about that?
Did you know that after the Orlando Sentinel building was shut down,
it should have been a Spirit Halloween now.
It became a Wawa distribution center.
Is it?
What?
So for a short amount of time, because I used to work with
7-Eleven is across the street. That's who still stands.
Well, no, they used to do packaging over there and distribution for all the stores here in the Central Florida region. And yeah, the Orlando Sentinel was a Wawa distribution center for a couple of months.
Listen, I love Wawa, so I can't say nothing bad about them.
You know what you should do? You know what we should do with that building?
We should go and get a free hot beverage, a 16-ounce hot beverage.
That's
from Wawa.
Right. You know what? You want to know the best Wawa to go to? Pine Lock and Orange. I love it. First off, they're very friendly. They're just that's just my favorite Wawa, and I love their manager Lisa. She's like they know me.
Are you the manager, Lisa?
Isn't that weird? There's like a Lisa. They're like Lisa, and I'm like, oh, I'm Lisa, and now we're friends. But I not just that because I'm friends with her. every time I go in there, they don't get my order wrong. So,
that's good. Every time I go to McDonald's after 10 p.m., I always
They get
the
everything
wrong
wrong.
fucking shit every time.
Well, I mean, McDonald's has been getting the order wrong since 1973.
Yeah.
I mean, why?
I don't
change
even
it
know
now?
if I've ever seen an actual ice cream machine there.
God.
You know,
You know what? I'd love a good McFlurry if I could have one.
Was that?
By the way, the McRib's out.
But did you see the ad that goes along with it? McRib back for the last time.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
You know what Arby's has up on East Colonial right now?
The meats.
Bourbon,
no.
bourbon. It's a bourbon. They just came out with a bourbon. I really
Say bourbon one more fucking time.
Bourbon. Bourbon roast beef sandwich.
Oh, a bourbon roast beef sandwich.
Yeah.
Sounds like my ex.
Anyways, the actual sign reads, "No McRibs here, just real ribs." At
No,
the
it does
Arby's
not.
sign on East Colonial right now.
I'm going down. I want some ribs.
Yeah, they
love
say
a good
real
rib.
ribs. At
Real
Arby's.
ribs.
Real ribs.
They don't serve no real ribs. All their meats. I'm not going to get into that. But they
What,
freeze them.
Arby's?
Yeah.
I thought Arby's meats were real.
No, they are. But I
Okay.
knew someone that worked there, and they said that it's frozen. They defrost it. It's a long story.
Every meat is frozen and defrosted. And Wendy's comes up with the whole claim like, "Oh, we never frozen beef." Bullshit. How do you think it gets from the distribution factory to your fucking?
They kill that cow out in the field and they bring it in.
The only way I could see that working is if they have a distribution plant in every major city and make semi, like every 2 or 3 days of fresh meat deliveries.
You said semi in the way like I thought you were talking about a boner, but you see the question coming in from Leslie Joe.
Yes, I have had a burger. It was free from Wawa, and I don't really remember eating it, but I think it was good.
And then we have
Oh, Terrius, how you doing, buddy?
Is he a student?
No, he's actually a friend of mine.
Okay, cool.
I adore him.
He's awesome. I love his fro. Nice job on the fro, man.
He's a good guy.
Anyways,
Good guy.
dude. So I told myself that I was going to give up drinking for 30 days. That went down the drain after 3 days.
Yeah. I would think so.
And tomorrow I'm doing
drinking
acid.
Coffee.
You can't do shrooms with me, but you can go do acid on some other random.
Do you want to go with us to the Orlando Science Center?
I'm not going to go to the Science Center and
Why?
do acid with you.
Why? Oh,
No,
I can't do that.
You're a nut if you think I'm going to do acid at 38 years old. Fuck off.
I can't do acid at all.
I'm going to trip on shrooms and dance in my living room for 8 hours.
You can do shrooms and you can't do acid?
No, I'm not going to do acid with you. I don't want to put fucking rat poison in my body. That's why.
The wrong button. I'm so sorry about that.
Now I understand why people want to cripple you.
Yeah. Because they know me. And they've heard about me.
Yeah, they've heard things.
Yeah.
I think I'm the other side of those things. Maybe it was me. Maybe I'm the one who orientated that person.
You're the one who Chinese this thing?
Chinese. What? I don't know how that works. It's all Asia. I don't say Orientals anymore. Do we?
Is Russia?
No, we don't say that. You have to be very specific.
You got to be very Pacific about it.
Yeah.
Pacific?
That's where the Asians are.
Wow.
Oh, come
that
on.
That just happened.
Where's the fucking crickets button when I need it? Fucking sad jokes. Fucking broken hearts all across the internet.
Or would this have been more appropriate?
That sounds like a date I had the other night.
Sounds like anything of trying to date after 2000.
2000.
Shut up.
So this is the year that Back to the Future happened.
Yeah, 2022.
No, October 21st, 2020 something.
Oh, this is another Back to the Future reference?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel like we have one of these every couple of years.
Yeah.
Like
Well, no, we have it every fucking year because it falls on the date, not on the year. And it's I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. Where the fuck are our hoverboards? Because those wheelie things do not fucking count. I want a goddamn hoverboard.
What wheelie things?
The hoverboards that they call hoverboards.
Oh, that you push on?
With your feet.
I'm not getting on with this.
Yeah.
I'll break a hip.
At this point, I don't trust them either, Lisa.
I trust nothing. I wanted one of those. What are they when you push them?
Segways?
Yes.
Oh, like a Paul Blart.
But you know what? My fat self will push it and I'll go.
Will you stop calling yourself fat? You are in great shape.
What's that called? Kettle, whatever.
You want to know something really funny?
What?
The guy who created a Segway, ironically, died on a Segway.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
That is, rest in peace. That was amazing.
Yeah, that's a great segue.
You die what you do, buddy.
Got to be about it.
You lose it how you get it.
Oh man, so what you got going on this weekend, Salty?
I don't know. Honestly, this evening is like the starting next Monday. It's on. It's Halloween week, and it's just fucking comedy all week long.
Love it.
And other crazy shit, all of that stuff. Isn't he a gem? Isn't he a gem?
I said it. Isn't he a gem?
Okay, so the whole Chaos Network saying, "Isn't he a gem?" Right?
Isn't
now?
he a gem? All our medias, the YouTube, the TikTok, the Twitter.
Terry's is a gem.
And we'll put it up. Yeah, there you go.
I know.
Isn't he a gem?
Oh wow.
So Lisa, let me ask you this: how long have you been in comedy?
Almost 8 years.
Almost 8 years.
Oh my God. Next month it'll be 8 years.
Oh.
When I started, and then my first time really going up, like I started working on it 8 years ago. And then February coming up will be 8 years that I performed at the Improv.
So let me ask you this: like, what was the catalyst that put you up on the stage 8 years ago?
What broke the straw?
Well, I had some friends. I've always been told, haha, you're funny. But I saw a comedian at the Improv, and then they just said, you should try to take a class. And I thought, okay. So I went. It got me out of class. I mean, it didn't get me out of class. It gave me something to do on a Monday night. But I was going, and I just found that it was good for me. And then I started finding a different community, and I was contemplating getting separated. So that actually getting separated and getting divorced type of thing, the comedy scene actually helped me out. Several comedians were like, "Hey, we're here for you," and they would see me with like scratches all over me. I bought a house, and I was rehabbing it, and they're like, "Is there anything are you okay? Like, you have bruises?" I'm like, "Yeah, I pulled out a vanity today, and I've got cuts." So I just kept going. So I just found Orlando comedy to be pretty supportive, and I enjoyed it. It got me out of the house.
Now, sounds like you've been in the scene for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And like, what is it about the comedy scene that gives that support?
What is the support system of comedians? I just think we're all fucking awkward people.
Where do you get your bra?
Where do I get my bra?
Well, I say I need a good bra.
You need a good bra. I don't have a bra on.
Well, the bra is the support that you need. So don't be a jock strap. I don't need a jock strap. I need a bra. You probably need a jock strap.
Yeah.
You don't need a bra.
If we're fitting into gender role stereotypes, then yes, I do. I don't know why I said it like that. It was
That's
just really
very
funny.
they of
That
you.
was very they of me. That was my
I mean,
attempt
right
to-
now, I just need emotional support. Thank you.
I need a safe space so I can survive.
Can we not discuss this right now?
And right there, I had to put that comment up right there. Look up on the screen.
Which one? Hold on, I'm about to slide in. Oh, don't be quick about it now. Don't be quick. Dang.
Oh man. Okay, so yeah, we got Halloween coming up, and I'm excited about that.
So the support system in comedy is a jockstrap or a bra. That's
All
your
I'm
answer.
saying is, no, I'm just saying if you're going to support me, like I had my soon-to-be ex-husband or whatever, eventually to be, I said, he's like, yeah. And I was like, be the bra, okay? Be the support I need. Stop being a jockstrap. I don't need you to be like, yay. I need you to say like, support me, do things. And it got me out of the house. And honestly, it helped me out a lot. Because, it gets lonely. Let's not get into that. This is very depressing.
Comedy is very
Drink
fun.
coffee.
I get to hang out with weird and strange and bizarre and interesting.
Dude, you're one of the
and
weirdest
awkward.
people I've ever met.
Yeah.
And I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
But when I first met you, you called your kid an F trophy. And I was like, I'm going to punch him in the face.
All right, so I gotta come back to that. Sorry, I'm taking
that drives me up. The first time I heard it, I was like, I'm going to go kick him.
Now, here's the thing, dude. The fuck trophy, because I've been saying that for a while too. Where did was it you or was it me, or where did that come from?
I heard a drunk in a bar in
New Smyrna,
2006.
Was it New Smyrna?
I don't know. No, it was some frat dude, and he was out. I don't know what he was doing, and he goes, "I'm gonna show all my kids my fuck trophies," and I was like, in context, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And I thought about it forever. And I finally found a place for it.
Did you? Did you really? Because we were at the real. Was it real? It was the meats. The meat.
Oh, so you were at Arby's?
No,
Orlando Meats.
We were Orlando Meats, and he's like, and this is my after. And I was like, did he just say? And he looked straight at me. He goes, "That's right, I said it." And I was like, I'm gonna kick his teeth in. I'm gonna kill this effer because. And now I've heard more people say that, and I'm like,
I started a trend.
You will call, but you know what? I guess it could because you have a wife could be a man could be a trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you could be
a trophy wife. Immediately, right there, trophy wife. A husband could be a trophy as well. And you know what, little fuckers, those are my fuck trophies. Because if
I did what I did.
I love how you guys
would not be here if I hadn't fucked your mom.
Yeah, you guys have just masterclassed my punchline. I appreciate. I feel humbled almost.
Listen,
I didn't know how.
We're here for you.
At first, I was like, "Man, they
keep
saying my punchline," and now I'm like, I feel like
salty.
We are less gassy.
The more people say it, like my punchline of STD. The more people say that's not a good punchline though.
Not at all.
Not if you're a dude. Not if you are a dude.
I carry my STDs like tributes.
That's not very well because
it's not.
If you know what STD is, it's not a disease, but it feels like one because boy, that's pandemic.
It doesn't even feel, does it?
Emotional.
You got to work triple hard. But dude, I'll do the sound.
Well, there was seeds laid in the field that night. Conception was
throw those seeds.
I forgot that I switched soundboards.
Let's get ready to rumble.
I wish all sex sounded like that. That's how it started. Like just a dude in the bathroom going like this, dun 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 dun, dun, and the ladies are like,
oh my god, no! If there was like theme music to you about. But right before you started to have sex, a lot of guys would have that one. Like
the NFL, This is what alpha males listen to before fucking. They're like, we're going in, boys.
Mom, I'm sorry. I know my mother is totally listening to this right now. So, hey, Sharon.
Well, no. Right before.
Hi. All I'm going to say is, I don't hear that beforehand. So.
Well, when Salty right before Salty gets lays down his pipe,
I contact Jerry to make sure he can. No, you know what? Every time I do, I check on.
I was waiting for Sanford and Sons, but I didn't want to be rude.
I
just keep on checking on Michael Richards' career. That's every time I hear that, and it's still dead.
And it is totally dead right there.
Like Sanford and Sons good.
Yeah,
but that ain't my kind of.
No. Salty's theme right before he lays down his pipe. I mean, I'm sure.
We are talking about my dick.
We're talking about his dick.
I know. I hate that word.
What, dick
it sounds
pipe?
so small.
He says pipe. I'm laying the pipe down. Apparently, I work for Nathan now.
That sounds it can go into the ground.
I mean, right before he puts it down. I mean,
it's a Game of Thrones.
God,
it's very barbaric, but I'll accept it. I mean, I am winning no matter what in this scenario. So playing the pipe,
you're burning shit and everything.
Yeah, there is a trail of the dead behind you.
Trying to get out. He's I could just see it. Well, I don't want to, but you still have your clothes on in my head. So
that's okay, Lisa. It's okay. You can take them off after we're done with the podcast.
I don't even know what it looks like under there, and I'm good with it.
Alpha.
An alpha male.
An alpha male.
I'm an alpha male.
Do not tell my abilities.
I'm an alpha female.
Like when Lisa's about to get some good pipe, like I'm sure like this goes through her head.
This is a lot of pipe discussion. Ferris Bueller, stay off. Actually, the more I think about this is a really.
I just want to know something. How'd you get in my head?
Are you on top of that car right now, Lisa, in the movie?
Through the back, it was.
Oh yeah.
Through the back, it was a very tight squeeze.
There's no.
Thank you for
saying
that about me. Very tight. That's right. I've had 2 kids, but. Girth.
It is what it is.
Listen, girth after birth. Hashtag girth
there you
after
go.
birth. That's what's one of my. It's a new joke I'm working on, but listen, it's true. I've had 2 kids.
Can I hit your pipe? I mean, no.
Excuse me. I am still in the room.
Can I see your vape? Is what I was trying to ask.
I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. Go
God.
ahead. Touch the pipe. Touch the pipe.
You want to touch my genitals?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I got to take this off my social media. Someone's going to be like, did you see what she was doing?
Oh my God. She's with those crazy liberals talking about the devil's lettuce.
I mean, what? Devil's lettuce
The
laying
devil's
down
lettuce.
pipe. You know, it is what it is.
Well, the school board is going to give you a call on Monday, Lisa.
Well,
more.
This podcast has been known to ruin political careers.
Jesus, don't say teacher careers.
I said political.
Well, we kind of got to be some political up at the school. Okay, I'm not really. I'm actually not a real teacher. So.
No, she's not.
She only plays one on TV.
In some people's heads with, a ruler. But anyway.
So let me ask you this.
The Ferris Bueller's Day Off is just a bed for the whole show. There we go. Just turn it down now. Way down.
Oh, yeah.
See? All right. There you go.
Well, how
the
about
whole show?
Just the whole show?
The whole bed of the show.
Well, no, like once I start talking and start like, wait, what was it?
How about you just turn it on and it sounds...
Boom, boom.
It is the same month. How did Jason go?
Chicka chicka.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all about the head bob.
Yeah.
I shouldn't do that. I'm sorry. I ain't a chicken.
There we are with the pipe again.
Oh.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I mean, if I were to tell a story, I feel like this would be mine. My theme song.
Lisa.
Oh, okay, hold on. I want to hear his theme song.
You want to hear my theme song?
I swear to God, if it's something.
He needs to have a lot of drums to twerk to.
Would you fuck me?
No, right now I'd wonder if you were high. You sound like you know what this reminds me of? Who's that guy from Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah, Buffalo Bill.
Like yeah. you a little bit Buffalo Bill on that.
Well, put the lotion in the basket, bitch.
Hey.
With all respect.
Hey.
Hey.
It is what it is.
Hey,
Coconut oil's better for you, buddy.
We're not going to need it for long-term use. That's why it's in a basket in a hole.
Long term.
Long-term.
What would you consider long term?
I don't know, a week.
A week?
I don't know. How long you want to keep someone alive in a hole?
I see where you were going. But
dude, I was thinking a whole different thing. And I was quite frankly thinking if it's more than 8 minutes, you wasting my time.
I was thinking of actually like Buffalo Bill, keeping you in a hole. It is Halloween. I'm trying to be
okay, I got
lotion in the basket. A little,
I get where
little Murder She Wrote with a little hint of Game of Thrones.
Buffalo Bill scares me.
Yeah, that one right there was like a lot of segues.
Especially with all that Jeffrey Dahmer stuff going on.
Yeah, what the? Okay, look.
Netflix and chill.
All right, so this is the one thing that
Netflix and chill, right?
So did you see that eBay is refusing to sell any Jeffrey Dahmer costumes?
Good.
Yeah, okay.
Because that freaks me out. My son went to a Halloween party and said someone was dressed up as Someone was dressed up as Jeffrey Dahmer, kept taking pictures of people and had a skull in his hand. I was like, take a picture. And he was like, it was good till it wasn't. He was like a little bit too much into it.
I just want
to well, he's got a lot of character stuff to deal with. Like he has a lot of research he could do for his character now. I'm just going to be a plague doctor.
So here's
and walk around with a huge mask that scares the shit out of everyone.
Next on Halloween, we have like schools do a character day. And all
is that what you guys call it nowadays?
Well, yeah, because you can't dress up. So all these kids are like, what about Dahmer? And I'm okay. Well, Terrius. Let's talk later. Anyway, no, I'm just joking. It's a comedy. But no, this teacher was like, "Listen, you need to be a character from a real book," and blah blah blah. And this kid goes, "Jeffrey Dahmer has a book, and it's nonfiction." I'm like, "Character, not a character." Why are you you're too into this, buddy. No. And he's like, I just want to be Dahmer. And I'm like, yeah, I'm right a referral on that one. That's scary.
Well, it's better than the alternative by proximity for him and I both growing up. John Wayne Gacy was not too much further.
Was he the Gainesville?
No, he was the.
Oh no,
he was
I know.
Chicago.
Yeah, I was thinking of
Gainesville is Ted Bundy.
No, Ted Bundy went to FSU. Gainesville is Danny. It's gonna bug me.
Okay, look up a serial killer on your phone. That's what we're all about here at
you know what? And then they're like,
with
"Can
a
we
side
see
of
your
chaos,
phone?"
endorsing serial killers and their body count.
Just so you know, hashtag
body count.
Hashtag.
Just kidding. It's a joke.
Hashtag WASOC, which is our acronym.
Danny Rolling.
WASOC.
Yeah, the hashtag WASOC just hit 1.8 million views on Facebook.
Wow, we're cool. Do we have any new fans?
WASOC?
Yeah, WASOC, WASOC, which is the acronym for With a Side of Chaos. Yeah, you came up with that acronym.
WASOC.
WASOC.
Yeah. We're at 1.8 million.
It sounds like a city in
Des Moines.
I was going to say Wisconsin.
Put my Instagram in there next time.
It's actually a village. Okay.
Yeah.
You famous.
What does it mean though?
With a side of chaos.
Shut up.
You see, when I was talking to you the other day about fucking hashtags, you're welcome.
Oh my, because he's like, well, you want to, after the whatever, then we'll do With a Side of Chaos. I'm like, okay, what kind of chaos are we going to get into, buddy? And then you're like, no, my podcast. I was like, oh, because I was obsessed with the other person.
Yeah.
I know I am.
Yeah. Like we're the runner up for her.
I can't help it.
We're the silver medal.
That's fine.
No, I think with that smile right there, like we're the bronze.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm going to be
I love to watch, I like watching a bunch of weird stuff on. What's
the weirdest thing you've watched?
You were watching Dahmer, obviously.
Well, yeah, right now I'm obsessed with that Brooks dude from the trial. He drove through the Christmas parade thing.
Oh.
And they're like, he's representing himself.
Oh.
Like an idiot. And I do not identify by that name. And there's people going, you drove a car. I saw you. And he's like, define you, Daryl Brooks. And he goes, I do not define. I'm just like, well.
That is brilliant.
I'm Miss Davis.
That's an insanity plea if I ever heard one.
Except that's what he's trying to do.
It's not
and they're not going to take it. And then the judge is like, you know what? And she's very pretty. I mean, she's gorgeous.
Is he a looker too?
Get it out. Oh, no.
No, he's ugly?
No. I wish he put that mask back on.
Okay.
He's hideous. And he's not even good looking. That's the thing. And what I find really weird about Dahmer and the Ted Bundy thing on Netflix, which is totally circling back.
Conversations, yeah.
Why? There are so many women, not I, said the fly, they're like, I watch
Daddy issues.
But I find him so attractive. I'm like, he eats testicles. I can't say anything after that because I want to say something so smart mouth. But the things that he eats.
A state of mind, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, true.
I'm your daddy.
That's more than a daddy issue. Like Ted Bundy, they're like, isn't he? I'm like, it's Zac Efron. He's hot. They're like, no, Ted Bundy was hot. And I'm like, he's a murderer. What's wrong with you?
Hey, what? How many killers did we have in the Midwest when we were growing up as boys? How many serial killers do we have?
God damn, I didn't know about the guy who would take children from the school bus.
Who was that?
The bus stop.
Gacy?
No, it wasn't Gacy.
No.
You know what I'm talking about.
Is this a Florida one or a Chicago one?
No, this was in California. Like there was a guy who was abducting kids from bus stops.
Oh wow!
And then I didn't realize until Aaron, my boss, made me cry on a podcast one day where I was always complaining my grandpa would always walk me to the bus stop and he would stay there until I get picked up, by the school bus.
Yeah.
Then she's like, and then she told me about this story about a murderer that killed abducted kids from bus stops all the fucking time.
Oh my God.
Hal Emanuel Donaldson.
There it is.
I have more serial killers to learn, apparently.
He was a crew chief at McDonald's.
What?
That's why they never got it right. Yeah, he was charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder. Did you see the TikTok I did about the one thing about me thing? Where I talk about the fact that the guy that was married to my babysitter was a murderer.
Oh my God.
And a kidnapper.
Really?
Legit.
Shit.
We would have to watch Young and the Restless every day with Mrs. Watson. And nice people. I love the guy. Great dad. Loved him. We move. A couple of years later, my mom gets a letter in the mail. By the way, Mr. Watson's in jail. That is a true story. And I was like, for what? He murdered his 2 daughters and his wife, buried him under the house.
Oh my God. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And then he moved to Utah and married another woman with a different name. And they had a baby, and he stole that baby, kidnapped the baby, moved to Mississippi, and changed his name to some dead guy's name, Watson, and married another lady. They ran a foster home, and they adopted one of the girls. Her name was Tracy, and they had David, which was his son, whatever. And they were babysitting. So we used to have kids in there all the time. They were the nicest couple. And then someone saw his face on the post office 10 and the top 10 most wanted people in America.
Shut the fuck up.
And walked into his he worked at Tom McCann with Hush Puppy Shoes. I do remember that. And they came in and they arrested him. I never found that man's real name. That's why I was like, David Watson, where are you?
That is so awesome, man.
No, not really. I could have been dead.
No.
I think he came home and found his daughter smoking marijuana or something, so he killed them all.
I didn't know that marijuana was a Spanish word.
Marijuana.
So when cannabis was a whole big thing during the
how dare you interrupt serial killers?
I thought that was a Colombian thing. What's that guy? Alpazar. What's his name?
Well, no, because I had to do some research because I heard I'm following this guy on TikTok called Chad the Bird, and his rants are like Dennis Miller, borderline like pretty politically smart and all that shit. Mm-hmm. And he was talking about how Biden had partying 6,500 people and all that bullshit. And then when he said, cannabis, then called marijuana, which, just so you know, is a Spanish word.
Oh, God. I
just kind of lost it. I'm like, wait a second. We call marijuana. Oh, my God. This is how white I am. I didn't realize that marijuana was actually a Spanish word.
First off, why we got to blame everything on the damn Mexicans?
Fuck off.
But this is a good thing, I guess. I mean, I don't smoke. I'm allergic to it. But I can't do that. But other people that do it, it's great for them.
Yeah.
Look, CBD, those gummies have brought y'all a lot. So maybe
I haven't had a seizure
Mexicans
because
something
of weed.
better than just the strawberries.
Yeah, well, no. Here's another joke that
I tolerate society because of weed.
I tolerate society because of chocolate. Is that bad?
No, it's
was
fine.
that an innuendo?
No,
oh, you're dirty, dude.
Give me a good old fashioned snick. Oh, let's just move along.
All veiny in there.
Snickers, but damn.
All veiny with the nuts.
Y'all have to make everything dirty.
I don't know what's.
If it ain't dirty, it ain't Patricio.
Thank you.
And it's not even Pat. Patricio.
Thank you for saying it in Spanish.
I like it. Patricio.
That's the first time I've heard. That's the second time I've heard you be Spanish for a little bit.
I do like Patricio.
Thank you.
I try not to speak with a Spanish accent.
No,
or a Southern accent. It drives me nuts.
Well, you've been talking Southern for the past 47 minutes.
I know, it drives me crazy. I hate it.
But no, I heard this joke the other day where, like, people think that aliens built the pyramids in Egypt, or like it was something different that built the pyramids in Egypt. And then the guy was like, well, they have pyramids in Mexico. You don't question who the fuck built those.
Amen. You know what? Someone's like, you look Mexican. I was like, oh, I look like I work hard. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because this is Mexican.
I do the shit that you can't do.
I'm Mexican.
Exactly.
Don't do.
Don't do.
I just can't. You want someone to go under your house and crawl under there, even though you think there's a raccoon?
Jose. Go under the house.
Yeah, that's my dad's name. Jose Pepe. Pepe. Man, he'll go under there.
There you go. I will
let
too.
me tell you something. He's like, you give me $5, I'll go under there. But they do if I want it done right, I'm going to do it. I actually had my insurance person, his last name is Areola. And I was like, I'm sorry, what's your last name? And I was making jokes like, well, I'm going to get my house fixed but I haven't found any Mexican people to do it. And he looked at me funny. I was like, well, no, because I want it done right. And for a good price. But I was like, I want it done right. And they're hard. And he was like, oh, and I said, oh, where are you from? He goes, I'm Mexican. I was like, well, then you get me. He's like, I actually do.
Yeah.
So, and by the way, my cousins will help you out.
And now this is perfect. So I always talk about this, and I know you can't relate. You're not Mexican. You're white.
You don't have 87 first cousins. Go ahead.
Exactly. Now, here's the thing. In regards
to
the Mexican culture, our skin is so thick. We don't give a fuck. Believe me.
I do. I'm very sensitive.
Are you?
if you're mad at me.
Well, let me ask you this: were you upset when they tried to cancel Speedy Gonzalez?
Only because Slowpoke Rodriguez is his cousin.
Uh-huh.
And my last name is Rodriguez. And I was like, what? I can't get no Slowpoke Rodriguez stuff? What? That's messed up.
No.
Riba, andale. And my dad's name is Pepe, and I love Pepe Le Pew. And that's wrong, because my dad is not got, I mean, he's got game, but he ain't got game like that. He ain't got game like Pepe Le Pew.
He doesn't have that kind of pipe game.
Pepe. I love my dad, but he ain't got game like that. Maybe he does. I mean, I can't go into that.
Leslie Joe says you cried.
I do cry. She's seen me cry. I cry. I had a comedian yell at me and say something mean to me, and I just bawled like a baby.
Really?
Yeah. Now, here's the weird thing. If you come for me,
Giggity.
I'm usually all right.
Giggity.
But if you go, and I'll go in a corner and cry.
Can't believe no one got the giggity. All right.
But if you go after somebody I care about, it's on. I ain't gonna cry. I'm just gonna kick your ass.
She then turns into a predator.
Yeah.
She turns full.
But if you come for me, I'll be like, yeah, okay.
Like, you know, when you turn like Super Saiyan and like the fire comes on and everything.
You know how I feel about what you're saying right now. I said I never.
Are you all turned on?
No, I don't ever want to hear no anime talk. I don't.
Well, that's the thing.
My sons watch that. I can't get into it.
No, me either. I'm not a fan of anime, but I'm just saying, like for
Super
idea.
I'm like Wonder Twin power.
Okay.
Okay.
All
I
right.
turn into Wonder. Like I'm good. If you come after me, I'll take it. It's fine, whatever. And then I'll go in a room and I'll cry like a little baby and whatever. And I'll come.
All right. So you're Wonder Twin power. I got to say I'm Captain Planet, because it takes a lot for me to get there.
You're a very patient man.
I am extremely patient.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Because I'm very diplomatical. I extend the olive branch as much as possible.
Yes, you do.
But like you go 5 levels, I'm gonna fuck you up. You know, the power is mine, bitch.
When you go after somebody I care about, it's on.
And when they call me,
and
when they call me,
you go hide.
You don't. No, you don't want to be around me.
I
am the worst of them all.
You're a little scary, I will say.
I am the one.
I will probably hide.
He's Peter Evans scary.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Murder. No. But I will say, you'll wake up.
But
wow, that was it?
That's a big scare. Your eyes will open, but you may be.
You'll be awake.
You just ain't going to be able to move anything else and on a feeding tube.
You'll wake up. I once told another comic, if he kept talking shit, he was going to wake up in a dumpster.
I swear to God, if that's who I think
he probably already
about.
did. You never know. Some of these people.
I mean, the Falcon get it pretty crazy.
No, it's not.
I can't. I just don't see why talking crap mean about it.
No, it was saying something very insensitive, and I was like, "Hey, you keep going, you're gonna wake up in a dumpster."
You know what?
And it was not a joke.
I feel a level with you. You're like, hey, cool, and then we're good, and then all of a sudden, you actually can visually see you stepping your levels going up, and then all of a sudden it's like, I'm gonna go now.
Yes.
Right? You can see it.
Yes.
It's visual with you. You can see it, and you're, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. You know what? I'm done. And it's like, okay, alpha male activated.
Space Force.
Get out of here. And I'm like, oh. And then I go, Aaron, are you okay? I go, yeah, I'm a beta right now, but hold on. For these people, I got to be an alpha male.
She's not wrong.
No, it turn on a dime. I've had students say, I almost think you could hit me. Like you just, because I'll be like,
wow.
You get out of my room. Get out right now. And then I look at a kid and go,
some people pay extra for that.
Ew. I don't do that. I'm Catholic. But I have.
If anything, you hide it better.
I know.
What is your Pornhub?
That's why you wear.
I don't have a Pornhub.
That's why you wear the long sleeves.
Well, yeah. There's 1,000 people out there going,
look,
what does that mean?
We've had OnlyFans episodes. We've had a porn star on this show.
No.
This is by far the most innuendoed show we've ever done.
No, I've never seen an OnlyFans, but I did have a student ask another teacher, do you have an OnlyFans? And she was so insulted. And I was like, what's the big deal?
I know 3 teachers on OnlyFans.
Ew. I can't. Listen, my teaching is totally different. No.
I saw a meme the other day of a girl who was working at a Fridays after a long time, and all it said is, I made $3,500 on OnlyFans after 2 years. It's time to go back to work. Go feminism.
I
can't.
Do you know there's people that will pay to just see your feet, but they won't see my feet because I have ugly toes. But
yeah, Feet Finder.
That's
$15.99 a month.
Mm-hmm.
You can see my feet.
Shut up. How do you know that? Never mind.
My feet are ladylike.
He's got nice feet.
Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
Someone say,
"Wow, that's a turn."
Is it Scottie Pippen that lived in Miami?
Maybe.
Hold up, I'll tell you. She's on Real Housewives of Miami.
Scottie Pippen was part of the original Bulls dynasty. Won 6 championships.
Yeah, so was Dennis Rodman, and I can't wait to see the
the Worm won the last 3. Scottie had all 6. And that's the thing, like, Michael Jordan had, 6 rings.
There's an A24 movie coming out based on 48 hours of Dennis Rodman's life in Vegas. I want to see this movie more than anything.
Don't. I think it's just going to be the same. I can't. I used to like him.
Is that how Dennis Rodman talks?
I don't. I mean, I like basketball players. Don't get me wrong. I did back in the heyday, back in my day of the good body. But I was right and tight, baby. I was hello. But no, Dennis, no. He needs to take a bath. I feel like he needs
Does he still have hair dye?
Dennis Rodman looks like he'd be sticky.
He looks like he needs like a dip. Like a dip for get rid of the.
Well, when I dip, you dip, we dip. It is what it is.
Oh, I love that song. When I dip, you dip, we dip. I put my hand upon your hip. But no,
Is that your ringtone, Lisa?
No, you don't want to know my ringtone. My ringtone's my neighbor from New Jersey singing, "Girl, pick up the phone already."
No, her ringtone is
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns.
I don't.
No, that's when she gets a text message from the dean.
Ew, not my dean. She's a girl.
Okay. Principal?
Oh, no.
PE teacher?
Nobody at my school, actually.
Really?
Yeah, no. Long time ago, maybe. Comedy? Yeah, I got one. I'm joking.
Singer!
I one of them. It's a joke.
I have no idea.
Tell us your lust.
It's a yuck.
I have no idea what this button is.
Tell us your lust.
But I'm going to press.
Actually, you know what?
I'm going to press this button just for the hell of it.
Okay, whatever, man.
Yo, Rob Smiles. I get some money.
I love Rob Smiles. He's so cute.
Now, do you know that voice?
That's jolly.
No.
Do it again.
Yo, Rob Smiles. I get some money.
I don't know who
that's James Yan.
Aha. Okay.
I love Rob Smiles though.
I love Rob Smiles too.
Because he's got a beautiful smile. He's got gorgeous teeth. I love good teeth.
You heard it here first.
Listen,
Rob Smiles has gorgeous teeth.
I am the spokesperson. Get your teeth fixed. I'm
gonna keep my mouth behind
Rob,
the giant black.
For real, I have a chip.
That's fine. I just love and he's genuine. And that's what, he's a nice person, but I always feel like their mom. I feel like everybody's mom because I feed everybody. I bring a lot of food and stuff.
You want to know seaweed and salad?
Seaweed and cucumber last night.
Seaweed
and Leslie Joe's birthday thing is on Tuesday, and I'll probably bring her cake. I bring cake to her birthday every year. In fact, I brought the cake to the last birthday for her birthday party, and I always bring cake. Then a comedian yelled at me.
The thing
I like Rob Smiles too.
Yeah, I know. I love Rob Smiles.
He's a great guy.
We had him on the show, and who was it that we had him with that day?
I don't remember. There's so many episodes and so much pot in between now and then.
Yeah,
he gives good hugs too.
Good hugs.
Wait, what? Oh, hugs.
He's
hugs, not drugs. Hugs, not drugs.
I heard something else. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, no. The one thing I take away from the interview that we had with Rob Smiles is that how the hell he got oh my God, Ozzy Osbourne confused with Norman Osborn. Yeah, that's the thing that that's what I take away from the time that we hung out with Rob Smiles. Like he confused Norman Osborn with Ozzy Osbourne.
Well, I mean,
Norman Osborn
he's kind of young.
Character.
I feel like he's very young.
He is very young.
So how old are you? You asked me my age. I swear to God, I kick you in your teeth. But how old are you?
I'm turning 39.
I thought you were 39.
Yeah, eternally.
Turning 39 this year.
Yay, cake is love. Leslie Joe.
I love. Yes, I always bring. Here's the thing:
Is
since
it
Leslie
Publix
Joe and I have been
brand?
friends, every year for her birthday, I bring her some type of cake.
Nice.
Cake is good.
Is it Publix brand?
Oh, it's always something different. I don't remember what it was last year, but it was a cake. I brought it to whatever Orlando.
An awkward moment that I had with Leslie Joe.
I'm gonna get a Bravo cake and see what that looks like.
What?
What? Tres
Bravo
leches?
Like guava, like a guava cake.
Guava cake or tres leches?
Tres
There ain't
leches.
nothing. I'm not big on tres leches. You
Me
know
either.
why? Because
Too
it's
wet.
Flan.
I don't like wet food. I don't
I
like
love
the
flan.
M word. So if I don't like the M word, I certainly don't want wet food. I don't want soggy.
Moist cake.
You're
Would you like a moist towel?
What?
That's my idea.
What? You never watch? You know,
I hate that word.
well, you didn't watch the Moisketeers when you were young?
Oh my God, Pat.
Ugh, I hate that word. It sounds like you need a Clorox wipe for the area. It's just like, ew, I hate that word. It's gross and it sounds like you haven't bathed.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
I
why
came
not?
across this name last week, and I had to research it because I
Zachariah?
was
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to research. Go ahead.
Marvin Haymeyer. Have you ever heard this name?
No.
All right.
Never heard of this.
So Marvin Haymeyer was he owned a small business in this one town, and a big company comes in and literally builds right in front of his business, which basically cut down his income. Fast forward, they buy out his land. All right. And he actually got a good amount of money, but he was pissed off in the way the things turned out. This dude ends up taking the money that he received from the buyout to build a tank.
Yes, I'm looking at it. A killdozer.
A killdozer.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
by
talk
the
about
way-
killdozer?
By the way, he owned a muffler shop.
Yeah, yes, thank you. So hold on, let me mute this real quick so it doesn't play over what
So this is the first time you've ever heard of Killdozer.
this is the first time I've ever
I've
heard
never
of
heard of that ever.
Okay, Killdozer is pretty cool. I mean, Killdozer didn't hurt anyone.
Well, apparently it hurt him, but
Well, yeah, he knew he wasn't going to make it, and he was already mad. He made a tank.
Yeah,
he made a homemade tank and decided to drive through the downtown of a city. Nobody got hurt. Not a single person got hurt except for him. I think he died.
yeah, and
he killed himself.
yeah, and I have it right here up on the screen.
Oh,
Killdozer.
I was trying to look it up myself.
Yeah, so right here we're looking at
We're
actual.
looking at Killdozer.
Why is Rob Smiles' name on there?
There we go. So look at that. He built this fucking tank, and he is destroying this town because they built a factory right in front of it.
Where are the people?
Well, here's the church. Here's
the people. Open the doors. Here's your steeple.
Yeah, but that's insane. Like he destroyed.
He used all that knowledge for evil.
Yeah.
But we have here's the thing. I get it, but like that's my car, dude. Why you gotta mess up my car?
I think this is after this insurance.
This is a bad situation. We might need help. I'm reading the
Leave the captions.
The captions like this is a very bad situation. It is encased in metal, and you can't see who's driving anything. This is a killdozer.
That's insane,
dude. I gotta tell you, anybody who's ever been like learned anything about metal work.
Yeah.
Knows about Killdozer.
My son, you know what? I'm going to ask my son. He's a welder. But here's what I'm going to say. If he did that, why can't we as Americans have more of that when we go to other countries?
Yeah.
Just saying, I don't want to bring up politics, please God. And I'm not giving my school or my classroom library list to you. So we'll get into that.
Yeah. But no, like I researched the hell out of this thing, and it was insane of like the damage that he caused in such a short amount of time.
But he didn't cause the government damage. That's what bothers me. You caused your friend down the street, okay? You caused Bobby down the street, and now he can't drive his car to get to work, all because you went on a rampage because you can't put a muffler on his car anymore. Whatever. I'm irritated now. I'm asking my son who Killdozer is.
You know what? I bet certain parties look up to Killdozer as like
welders.
Yeah.
Don't say that. My son's a welder. Hold on, I'm gonna ask him. I just said Killdozer. Do you know who that is? He's probably gonna be like, he just said in all caps, yes.
He sends a photo of his arm, like it's tattooed Killdozer.
Killdozer.
Oh my God. He just said yes and all what?
In all caps. Everybody knows Killdozer.
Yeah.
Reddit loves Killdozer.
I just found out about Killdozer just last week.
You need to jump on Reddit. You need to catch the fuck up, Pat.
He just sent me some TikToks about Killdozer. What the heck? Boy, he didn't even wait 2 seconds for that. He's like,
she's looking like, how the fuck Killdozer got
I said, I'm on a podcast
that
said anyone in metalwork knows Killdozer. And let's see. What? You know what? This kid.
You know what? I think they mentioned that in Orange County Public Schools now because they got shop class.
I don't work
They're
for
all
them.
like, hey,
I don't know. I don't
Killdozer.
work for them.
They got a welding
You better
class,
shut
right?
your mouth.
The welders?
Oh, man.
Welder school?
I just told him I'm on a podcast that says anyone in metal knows Killdozer. Well, he's writing something because it keeps going and then it goes away. You know the little dots?
Yeah.
And then it goes away. You know that's a long thing.
I can send him a link to join the show.
Hold on.
Yeah.
we got a few minutes left of the show, but yeah, I would love to send your son a link.
Good Lord. Okay, this is turning into more.
Damn Sam. Anyway, so
now you got a lot of information about Killdozer to read on your way home?
I done triggered my kid.
I would love to hear, like, from a welder standpoint, like,
they talked about it in school. The man is a hero. That's what he just said.
I told you, he is viewed.
I'm not. No, he can't. I'm eating. Oh, whatever.
Okay.
You
whatever.
See,
loser.
Killdozer is a man of the people. You know what I mean? It's not how you think, Pat. It's like all the destruction, and then the people are like, do it again. You know what I mean? It's like a Peter Griffin kind of moment. They're like, do it again. It's like the chicken fighting the like Peter. The bit
chicken
never
fighting
died.
the Peter.
The chicken fighting the Peter.
The chicken fighting the Peter. All right. And with that being said, Lisa.
Yep.
We've been hanging out for a couple hours right now, and I gotta say this has been.
I say muy bueno.
Muy bueno, ¿verdad que sí?
Ay.
Lo pasé bien.
Estás mi amigo nuevo.
Amigo.
Nuevo?
Amigo nuevo.
My amigo. I say amiga.
No, you said amigo.
That's because I've been drinking a lot of coffee.
On Friday night. Yep. Lots of coffee on Friday night.
I can
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
Where are you going to be? Start plugging away, Lisa. It's all you.
All right. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be down at. Where am I going to be? You know what? You shouldn't have gave me that much coffee. This is bad.
Are you going to be in downtown?
No, I'm going to be over at Eddie Saski's.
LOL.
No, not LOL. Eddie Saski.
Bloodhound
He's
Brew.
got Bloodhound Brew going on tomorrow night. It's an all-female show with Christy B. I'm featuring. And then Wednesday night for $20. This is a great deal, I have to say, at the Yardage in Sanford.
You got to send me this information because I want to do it.
Because, I mean, $20, you get wine, flatbread. I love flatbread. I love carbs.
So you're basically an adult Lunchable.
And comedy. And me. Notice how I said comedy and then I said, and then me. You get funny people and then you get me. And then on Friday, I'll be at the Winter Circle in Lakeland.
All righty.
Muy bueno.
Salty, where are you going to be?
Holy shit. Okay.
Did I say the Yardery? I'm sorry.
Yes, you did.
Whatever. I'm
a
reading teacher, not a speaking teacher.
I will put all the dates of all the shit I'm doing all next week.
She said not Yardage, Coffee Hound.
What? I'll move around. I'm looking at it. It says I'm at the Yard.
Also Tuesday Pineapple.
Oh, shoot. That's right. Thank you so much, Leslie Joe. We'll be
Why are you censoring yourself?
I'm not texting myself.
No, censoring yourself.
Oh, no, because I forgot. Tuesday night, I will be at Pineapples in Melbourne. I did forget that. Hey, Mom, since I know you're listening to this. She's afraid I might mention her. Come on down. Be there, Melbourne. I'll be with Leslie Joe. Bring cake.
Love Leslie, and hopefully she brings out Duncan. Salty, go ahead.
Right, I'm on it. The 24th, which is next Monday, I'm hosting Harry Buffalo.
Are you really?
I'm hosting Harry Buffalo on Monday.
We gotta go.
That'll be fun.
Tuesday night, I will be all over downtown Orlando's Comedy Triangle of open mics.
Oh my
so
God,
if you want to see any of us,
Name the 3 open mics.
Can we do that again? I had so much fun.
I can't go, but what are the 3 open mics on Tuesdays?
You can do, depending, you can do, okay.
Falcon.
How much coffee have you drank?
None. Falcon, Nightshade, Antiques, Grumpy's possibly.
That's quad.
There's the one in Melbourne. I don't remember.
Pineapples.
Yeah, that's
Dude, I just said it.
Well, that's a lot of.
That's
a long
if you're
one.
dedicated. If you're dedicated, you could do it.
That's like a
no, because they're all
but
pineapples
the trio.
at the same time.
But the trio is Falcon,
Nightshade.
Falcon, Nightshade. What about
Nightshade's a gamble. Nightshade's a gamble. If you think you can pull off Nightshade, you do it first.
Didn't we do Nightshade first?
No, we did Nightshade and failed.
Yeah, we did.
We did Nightshade, and you didn't even want to go to the next place.
No, we did. Well, no, that was like way out of the way.
Yeah.
Where's Nightshade?
Yeah, Nightshade is West Church Street. It's amazing food, and you can do hookah there. It's I believe it's David Jolly's.
But
I believe it's either Will Miller or David. It's either King Dirtbag's room or it's Jolly's room now. One of the two.
Well,
I love Jolly.
And Grumpy's is fun. I know Blake runs Falcon.
Yep.
I love Falcon. It's right by the place that I usst to work. Pretty soon it's gonna be a place I used to work.
And Wednesday's the day I want to announce. I'm at the Achilles on the west side of town for a roast. I'm going against Blake Butler, and then Blake's going to get in my car, and we're going to drive to Turnanog and roast Halloween characters at Turnanog at late night. And,
I like that.
And I think we're going to have some friends in the car. It's going to be a great night.
Cool.
You know, on the way home, stop and get Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
Bring me an apple fritter.
I
want an
jerky.
apple fritter so bad. I've been craving apple fritters.
Jerky.
Wahoo!
I go to Buc-ee's.
You know, I don't mind Buc-ee's. I like it.
Far.
It is. Tiernanog is at 10. And listen, I actually have to educate people, so I can't go that late. But I will say, Krispy Kreme is the jam. And they have an apple fritter. I just want an apple fritter. By the way, I was just showing Patricio.
More Killdozer information.
The Killdozer, they have a movie on it.
I gotta look that up.
I just said name it, but you know he ain't gonna.
He'll send you credits and everything.
I know. Listen, that kid, I love him so much.
If you guys just want to learn more about serial killers in general, okay, I'm going to throw this out here.
Is this legit?
This is legit. There is a podcast.
Go to google.com/Adam.
Shut the fuck up. No, not me, stupids. There is a great show. Honestly, one of the greatest shows that I still listen to. Last Podcast on the Left. Highly recommend listening to it. If you like humor about the awful shit that we talk about, like Bundy and Ed Kemper.
Okay, I'm texting myself.
And Killdozer in World War II. Comedically destroying the concepts of these horrible tragedies. It's really funny, and it's one of the most popular podcasts I've ever heard.
I'm texting myself. Hold on, what's it called?
Last Podcast on the Left, and I can't wait to go on tour someday with Charles Zabrowski.
Because I like, I love to watch Court. It's weird, but and I love watching.
2020 is when this movie happened.
Yeah, it's called Tread.
Yeah,
that's the Killdozer movie, and I like to watch. I like to listen to like real life podcast things about people, like the guy Dirty John, who the lady was all, this guy was a stalker, and I'm like, oh my God, get out! And I never thought I would be driving while I'm on my way to a show, listening to this stuff.
True crime.
Well, how did you get there?
Huh?
He said, I never thought I'd be driving.
I'd be I never thought I would.
That coffee's in you pretty hard.
So, but there's nothing better than a good Keurig Nespresso mixture. But that's the shit.
Bailey's.
Jesus.
Jesus. I make my coffee with cum shots. Ooh.
I'll be taking this podcast off my thing because I'm going to have some parents like, I think someone needs to do an intervention on Miss Rodriguez Davis.
Let me say one thing. Now, I will say this has happened, okay? I was listening to a podcast as I was driving around with food in my car for delivery, okay? And I was at a stoplight, right? And Dama picked up the piece of flesh and threw it against the wall. And this guy just looked at me. I was like, it's a podcast about true crime. Mind your fucking business.
I would get out of the car if you had that plan. I'd be like, okay, and exit. Where's my 1 star?
Oh man, so
you're not in the Uber with me. My windows were down.
Oh, I thought it was a customer. I was like, damn, I'd be getting out of that car.
No, it was my car playing the sounds of death. But those guys are very fun.
Oh, I'm scared.
Check me out this Tuesday as I am doing, and I am hosting the inaugural Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday trivia.
How much coffee have you had?
How suited are you?
Taco Tuesday trivia at Coyoacan in Lake Mary. Coyoacan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Mexican restaurant in Lake Mary. Follow my Instagram, follow my social media. You'll get all the details. But we are they're giving away a lot of margaritas. They're giving away. We're doing a lot of stuff for this inaugural trivia night.
Is this under Goldeneye?
I wish.
Yes, it is under Goldeneye.
Wow.
And speaking of Goldeneye, if you want a chance to win tickets to EDC Orlando 2022, go to Goldeneye _ENT. On our Instagram, and you'll find out how to get entered because we're giving away 2 free tickets to EDC Orlando 2022. Go over there, check out the video. You'll find out how to enter. And I'm going to be hosting November the 2nd at Graffiti Junction, Thornton Park, beginning at 8 o'clock, Wednesday night trivia, where I will be giving away a free ticket to EDC Orlando 2022. So come on out, Graffiti Junction, Thornton Park, beginning at 8 o'clock, November the 2nd. And with all that being said, once again, thank you so much to our guests, Lisa Roddavis.
Amen.
The saltiest.
The Mexicamo.
Find me on the internet. Type THEE _salty Aaron. I'm on Google. Or just type in salty
find me
Aaron.
on TikTok.
Yeah, follow her TikTok. It's freaking amazing.
LI-SA. Except it's kind of boring. It's about teaching.
No, but it's some fun shit. If you're a parent, it's going to be very entertaining.
Check out her OnlyFans at.
I don't do that.
I
couldn't do that. I'm too self-conscious. I don't even I have to turn lights off when I take a shower, so please.
If you want to find me on OnlyFans, look up Lady Feet.
Dude, I'm gonna go there now.
With all that being said,
$15.99 a month.
With all that being said, if you're not laughing, you're not living. Live every day to the fullest, but always do it
with feet pics.
You guys have a great night.
We'll see y'all later.